we are doing this in one take because I am tired. Social media is not for me. Making videos, I'm exhausted. I look destroyed, but it was an amazing weekend. The Nerds Guild was at CCS Raleigh, or Charlie's Collectible Show, which is typically based out of Atlanta. And we set up there Saturday and Sunday. It was a really good show. Super professional team, like very professional, very detail orientated. Definitely a lot better than a lot of other shows that I've been to. And they didn't charge a cover fee for people coming in, so I know the guests to the show enjoyed that because money's tight nowadays. And so I'm just making a little video to show. I'm just gonna go over and show some of the singles I bought. I really didn't buy, I mean, it looks like I bought a lot, but I was really trying to buy more, but we were just so slammed both days that I really had to turn everybody away because I just did not have time to do anything. I mean, like, I didn't even go to the bathroom on Saturday from like 7 a.m. probably until like 3:30, 4 p.m. just because it was packed, which is good. So I don't want to start with this pile. I gotta break these piles up a little bit. So this is probably my favorite pickup as far as singles go. I got a lot of great sealed and trades. That was a lot easier to do than like people coming in with, they would come in with like 1,000 cards, 100 cards, 10 cards, and it's like, if we don't have a TCG player list, I don't got time to go through all that. I'm sorry, like I want to, but like I got 30 people here. But anyway, Sunday was a bit slower, and I say slow, it still wasn't slow, but I mean, like Saturday it was packed, like there's no room anywhere. But Sunday was nice. It was busy, but like still kind of chill. So I was able to do a few pickups. Got some singles. This Steelix I was most excited about. The dude was like, he wanted to sell me all these cards, and he was on the fence about this, but I talked him into it. And yeah, and these first few, we got the current pump and dump scheme right now. Got Pikachu down there. So yeah, overall it was a great show. I am signed up. Oh, this Scraggy, chef's kiss as well. What was I saying? Oh, but okay, so I'm signed up for the other two shows. November, I want to say 27th, and December 27th and 28th with them as well. So I am super excited for that. Now that I kind of have the gist of how things go, I can do a better setup there. I still did a pretty good setup, I think. Brought a ton of different product like Lego action figures and stuff like I normally do. Oh, nice. Celebrations that crumb. Cool. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. But yeah, it was my first time hearing about CCS. So originally when I signed up with them, when I was going to pay the vendor fees, I was just like, do I really want to pay all this money? It's going to be at the Triangle Town Center, which like compared to Crabtree Mall is like nowhere near as busy. Triangle Town Center is like the dead mall, but just went with it. I really went in with just, no offense to CCS, they're amazing. And I talked to Charlie after the show and stuff, but I really just went in there, just not expecting to do great, and I was going to be okay with that. And if it went good, then that's amazing. And they went fantastic. The sales were really nice. I met a ton of people. I saw a lot of old friends. So it was pretty good. Some crappy parts about it was I did have some cards stolen, which is annoying. because I really don't like to take, cool cards out of the binders. Cards that are like 60-ish dollars, $80. I really like people to be able to dig through the binders and just find cool stuff in there. But I did have two or three of the Mew EX Pro. I know two for sure. Of the Mew EX promos from the 151 UPC stolen. And then I did have Flareon stolen as well. And that's just what I know off at the top of my head, for sure. I'm sure there's probably a few more because we were just so busy. I mean, they're so lucky I didn't see them because but it's part of the game. We'll find out how to do things better. Took out a bunch of the high-end cards or higher end cards out of the binder just because of that, so of course there's people that ruin it for everybody, sadly. But what can you do besides try to keep an eye open for them? But I mean, these people are sneaky. I've seen a lot of vendor videos, people so unfocused. Vendor videos of people like they have like a tin or something and they kind of slide it out of the binder under their tin and stuff. So there's no way I was catching that shit. This very nice card. I was really happy to pick that up. So next time you get mad at a vendor for their prices, just remember, I probably had a couple $100 worth of stuff stolen, plus my vendor fees on top of that. Plus, I had 4 days dedicated to it, and things like that. And yes, I'm there to make money, but also there for the experiences and for the kids. And yes, some I might be charging over MSRP or whatever, but there's vendors that do care, that give stuff away. I'll have random pack battles with kids. Not just me, but I know there's tons of other vendors too. So when you see a vendor, you see their prices, and it's like, might be a little bit higher than TCG Play or something. Just remember, there's a lot of work that go into making these experiences and being there for people. So have a little mercy. I don't know if I showed this card, but picked up a bunch of these Blastoise. I don't know where the rest are. Same with the Radiant Charizard. Just picked them off some vendors. So again, awesome experience. If you guys get a chance to, I know they're expanding to Houston, so if anybody from Houston is watching this and you see them and you're like, should I be a vendor there? Do it, baby. Full send. Like I said, super professional, detail orientated, like nothing I've seen before with other vendor people or show people. So thanks for watching this long video looking at my exhausted face. Bye.